All right, so I finally got a chance to get back to this. Anyway, this Elegoo filament. I tested out the black. I bought a packet that I think was $22, $23 for white and black. There's no Ziploc on them. Anyway, they're just, but printed really smooth compared to the stuff I was using, which was, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure the brand of the other stuff, but this stuff here seems to print really good. So now a lot of times I read these guys, they use the black, and the black works good, and then they go use the white, and the white doesn't print very well. So I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to get this printer open here, and this was supposed to have been here yesterday. It damage to the box here and there. I think it weighs 33 pounds, something like that. So we'll just go ahead and get it right here. Hopefully this is not crappy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, hey, this thing is actually $189 right now. I tried to get them to give me the $10 discount. I ordered it, and it was $199 plus tax, and the next day it was $189. It was like 5%. You guys can see that in there. Let's get this over here. So I've seen these unboxed before. I was bored and I was like waiting for it to show up, and so I watched a few videos. According to this, I probably am opening it upside down. Yep. So it's not going to want to come out as easily this direction. But I didn't see anything here that said top or bottom, to be honest with you. Now, I opened it there because my name was right there. Well, it's definitely the bottom. So, yeah, we'll just do this. Okay. And the reason I say it's the bottom is because it says no trampling on the other part. So let's just go ahead and let it all come out the bottom, I guess. I like to save the boxes. Although, you know, I think in this case, I think it's going to be easier to just retape the bottom if I have to do anything with it. I don't know. Maybe think about that for a minute. Boy, C and Mu Consulting, 97th Avenue, Fortville, Coventry. No, this is the UK, the EU. Interesting. So we're going to do here, we're going to dump it out the bottom. No trampling! Yeah. And then we can just put everything back in the box in the reverse method. So, when you get one of these, make sure you're not stupid like me and open it up the right way. Good Lord. I just opened it with that because my name was at the top. So, okay. So there we have it right there. There is our printer. And actually, for careful We probably could just lift it up and put it back in the box, but I think at this point, let's just get the pieces out of here. Some weird stuff all over this. Some plastic spool. Put that elsewhere. Here's the filament dryer. It's interesting. I thought it was going to be bigger than that, but anyway, filament dryer. Probably can leave that there. I'm gonna guess there's some stuff there. Okay. They gave us a spool, small spool of PLA. Let me get my energy drink open. It's been a long day. All right. Okay. Oh, I remember now. So this is zip tied to the rest of it. So I'm just going to pop the zip ties and yeah, so as I recall, so they have holes through the foam and they zip tied it in there. So usually this is what I do because I like to save zip ties. So I just come in and release them with a knife, and sometimes that doesn't work with Chinese ones because you just end up destroying them. These are really funky. What the hell? Lovely. Sometimes it's really easy to release them. And I used to do this all the time with all the solar stuff I had. And I've got like drawers of this crap. And so when I need to use zip ties, then I have a whole bunch of them to use. This one's weird. This one just broke. So, yeah, some of these are really cheap. I don't think it was worth stabbing myself in the finger, though. Yeah, I got myself in the finger a little bit on one of them. We probably have a couple more over here. These are long ones. Yep. All right. And now connected to everything still. So I think the way they send you this, you get it basically more or less set it up right on the spot. So everything is already connected. Yeah, they pretty much have everything already set up for you. So it is set up extremely close to how the other printer is, except for this is a Bowden, which may be good, may be bad, I don't know. Probably not going to print as fast or not handle certain materials, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I can go on Amazon tonight and order this whole piece here with that on it for about $29 and be done, get all that off of there. And I might just do that. I don't know a lot about these, so I don't know how well it'll print or any of that. Okay. You really don't have to know anything because they've already hooked all the wires up for you. They give you a bag of zip ties. This is another reason why I tell you guys to save them, because you might need them. And apparently they think so too. So you have the typical flash drive, and we have the blue pliers. Oh, those look familiar. These actually have really nice grips on them. Okay. There's a tool tray over here. Maybe put that in there. You got a scraper so you can destroy the bed. Okay. The USB cable. Couple of wrenches. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see. Okay, so screws, more screws. Packages 1 and 2 and 3 Allen wrenches. More zip ties. A regular type of nozzle here, spare parts. They give you extra screw and a nozzle. The nozzle is normal type of nozzle. And these like acupuncture looking needles. Put that in there. An 8 and a 10mm wrench. Just kind of put the spare nozzle in here. Scraper, I don't know that I would use that or not. Okay, so And it's interesting, there is no manual that I can find. Okay, it's in my other bag. Good Lord. Well, at least this one doesn't appear to have any 3D printed parts on it. Power cord. User guide. And a really odd filament wheel holder. Interesting. They want this to go into here, but it doesn't go into here. Interesting. Oh. There we go. I don't think you'll ever pull that out of there, even though there's a screw in it. So this will go up there somewhere. All right. Let me see here. So, okay, I'm not going to use their power cord because I think I already have one out here. In fact, so we need to put their zip ties away. We might need them, but I'll try not to use them right away if I don't have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this really quick. Oh, geez. Okay. So first thing first is they take the dryer box out and the printer out. Make sure all accessories are available. Install and fix the screws on the left side of the gantry. Okay. Screw number A goes into the inside there. And let's see. And they tell you what bag it came out of too. Find the screw B in the, but it says find out the screw B in the accessory bag 2. Okay. They are going to be it doesn't oh, that's for step 5. So screw bag number 1. Screw bag. Hey, you screw bag. I don't see screw bag number 1. I remember reading somebody saying too that they did not get all their screws. Oh, the one looked like a 7. Okay. I was looking at it like this. It's like, dude, that's a 7. Doesn't that look like a 7? I mean, yes, it's a 1. But if you look at it like, I'm like, damn, we got 7 bags of these things. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys. I know. So, I'm going to put this together. I'm not going to bother filming it, and I'll save you guys like another 15 minutes. Actually, what I'll do is I will film it in hyperlapse. Okay, so for the next step, you want to make sure that you got the voltage switch selected to the correct, and it's in the back here. Go ahead and pick this up here. I cannot. I can't actually tell what it's set to. Looks like it's actually set to 230. So see if we can. I don't know if I actually just go ahead and take this thing and lean it against the box. It looks like, to me, okay, you can't read this damn thing. I see 230. Yeah, it's set to 230. I think almost all these are. So, okay. Cord's down here, power switch is down here. Really weird place for a power switch. You guys seeing that? So, hold on. Let me... Okay. So that right there... Hold on. Okay, right in here. You can almost read it. Okay. It'll say 230, and you take something like a nail, you get in there and slide it to the left until the 115 shows up. Okay. All right, let's get this thing back on the table. This is probably one of the simpler ones as far as like things being set up. Oh boy. Now there's lots of cables here you gotta watch out for. But basically, I don't know if I have room here. Basically, the way this one is set, you're putting this on here, and you got some stuff here you got to pull off. There's something on here. There's not really a lot you're going to have to do. Basically, it's already assembled. I mean, like, you got these here. You need to deal with these. And then those go up here to these brackets. And the belt is not tensioned. There's a tensioner on the end here. So that is one of the cool things that they do. They give you a belt tensioner. See that? Okay. Let's make sure. Why is it doing that? The motor. Oh, you can damage these by moving these. I forgot. This thing was actually energizing it somehow. I have no idea, but it's not plugged in. Yeah, I've heard about that. You can move them by hand, and they produce electricity, and you damage things. So this has a typical cheap-ass Amazon extruder. You want to go on here in the top here and check this thing. Right here. Make sure that these are all tight, because I've seen where they were not, and you know, somebody couldn't figure out what was wrong. But so it would be best to do is we will relocate this, and we'll get one of these other brackets, and we'll go straight to here, and we'll have a different setup. So overall in all, it's actually pretty nice, because they've put a rail in the back, and they've protected the back rail, and they've protected this a little bit open-ish compared to other things, but also this has dual rails like this, and there's a tensioner down here for this belt as well. So basically we just got to put these rods in here, and we're good. So let me finish up with that. This absolutely cracks me up. So it says, take out the spare parts, number 13 and 14 of the filament holder and screw A, and install the spare parts to put the filament holder together. Well, what do you give me spare parts for then? If they need to be used, they're not spare parts. That's retarded. Okay. So anyway, filament holder, you do all that, and then they want you to do a tilt rod. Okay. They've already installed that part for you. And install the tilt rod, you know, and then however you want to do it. You can either use that, or you can use the dryer. See, what they really mean is the spare parts is just the nozzle. Everything else is stuff you need. Okay, so first thing I noticed is that this thing is like really, really long into the back. And you got make sure you can accommodate for that. The actual legs are right here. So this whole front kind of sticks out, where on most printers this would be up under here. So this is about this much longer than it needs to be with their design. And your power switch is right here. This is a mat. It's got a nice texture to it, but I'm going to put a glass bed on it for my first print, so I can get an idea of how this thing's going to behave, because I don't want to gouge up the mat. Alright, so this mat here should fit. Pretty close. She hangs off a little bit here. We just took this off the pyramid. We'll give this a little bit of hairspray. I'm going to do it away from it. Okay. I prefer to use the stuff like this at first. The mat, I could run my hand through it and sort of feel like low spots and stuff like that. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay. It has a nice looking menu. Okay. So let's refer to our nice folded up manual. We've got our SD card here, which goes right in the front. So it says after you do everything, you can hook up the dryer. Where did I put that? I definitely want to use this because today I just got some brand new filament, and I noticed that, wow, did it print good. And I'm wondering if somehow I've gotten moisture into some of my stuff. So, and I'm not going to print with the PLA. Anyway, this is pretty nice. I'm not exactly sure what it does to achieve its deal, but I need to remove that Morse code key. Okay. To feed out of the thing here, I guess there's a hole here, and it just literally feeds out. I will probably need to move the other stuff over. I'm not really sure because it actually doesn't actually show that here. Let's see, what does it show? It shows, oh, it says take out the dryer box. Yeah, but that's like in the beginning. Okay. Shows to do with the voltage switch, and then it says printer assembly instructions to connect the dryer box. Connect the dryer box as in printer as shown. Remove the protective cover. Blah blah blah. That's it. That's all you get. It doesn't tell you anything else. So it says sunlu. Blah blah blah. Guangdong, China. Yeah, same place that they must do everything. Must be like Los Angeles of China. So, at any rate, I don't know. It doesn't tell you anything. It's like, okay. So, what I want to do is go in here and see what our settings are. It's a nice menu. Okay, leveling. So if something goofy happens, well, we'll just mess up our glass bed. So the Z axis is starting to go down. Boy, that is slow. What does it say? Returning to origin. Please wait patiently. I believe this thing has a light. It also has a very delicate looking plastic touch sensor probe. Apparently my print bed is not clean. I can see stuff. I forgot that I printed on it, and so I didn't clean it. It is showing me auxiliary leveling. Oh, it did a, I don't know if it's at the chart. 0.064. No, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it is. Auto leveling on the way. Please be patient. Okay. So the idea here is I shouldn't need to level this. That clip is almost in the way there. I hope I don't get in trouble with those clips. Okay. I don't know what those numbers are here, if it actually hasn't auto-leveled yet. So that's what it's doing. Real exciting, I know, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta be careful that these clips in the back aren't in a bad spot. This thing's filthy. I don't want to get squished. Make sure it's not hitting the clip. Looks okay. I've never had a printer with this Bowden tube, so I'm not sure how well these perform. Probably not well. Okay. a little bit of debris on here from earlier. Okay, so it says it's finished, and it gives me a set of numbers right here. A couple of weird ones. In the corner right here, positive. So you get negative, 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 positive. So, anyway, okay, so now that it's finished, I don't know what to do about the Z-axis at this point. So, platform, I don't know what auxiliary leveling would be. Please click on the numbers to select a point for leveling. Okay. Let's just see what we get. I've got an index card over here, which is too thick. But it slides underneath it. So that means that this is too far. Okay. We had some nasty noise there. Okay. Yeah. So the offset, the Z offset's going to need to be changed. I can't imagine that printing. So, okay. Oh, it's auto leveling all over again. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. This is going to take a minute. I didn't know that that's what it was doing. I thought it was going to the other menu. Okay, so all you have to do is you come in here and you hit this home screen, and it puts the Z where it's at, and then you can just go plus or minus. So right now, too tight. So it goes 0.1 either direction, and so to me, well, that's as close as I can get it. It won't let me go one way or the other. Okay, so finished. Okay, so temperature. Why did it only have PLA and ABS? Oh my god, that's so silly. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what you can do from here. Okay. Okay. Set temp. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to set the bed temperature. Interesting. There's a light on here. Cool. Okay. That's for the bed. I just don't know how to get to it. Okay, settings. Okay. Oh, it's right here. It just says PLA and ABS, but so we need to touch one of these. Oh, you touch that. Okay, so ready to go. 60 on the bed. So it should be able to just heat up like that, and then we should be able to use a CR10 file on this. There might be we don't know what might be on that, so I'll be right back. There's a lot of info on this screen. Speed 100, working temperature for the bed 50. There's the Z. No! What the hell did this stupid thing just do? Oh my god. And it's got all this crap. I was trying to run the extruder, and it wouldn't let me. Returning to the origin, I think it accidentally picked something up from my finger. So the dryer box shows me I have 22% humidity on my filament. Okay. So, okay. Try to get this crap off of here. It looks like it's doing a bed leveling again. So that means it's probably going to screw up because I don't need it to be. I've already done a bed leveling. Maybe yeah, that's obnoxious. So I've already done the bed leveling, and it's doing it again. Alright guys, I have a tip for you guys today. So this is the brand new printer that I just got, and I made one print on it pretty easily. I didn't have everything quite set right, and then I noticed that. So I was going to show you guys just really quick, like how to fix that. So depending on the printer you have, it'd either be 11 or 10 millimeter, and underneath here is an eccentric gear wrench nut, and you will just go and put your wrench on it and tighten it. You see how? Okay. See how now it's pretty good. So you don't want it too tight, but you don't want it too loose. And usually, from what I understand, if you can turn it a little bit while holding it back, then force it to slip, then it's probably okay. But if you can't, then it's too tight. So I've adjusted mine to where like I can hold it like this. Okay. And I can spin it and hold the thing back. But so this will probably make this print a lot better. And another thing probably to check on this particular printer, from what I understand, is these right here. But this thing is pretty cool, so I'm going to move this to a different location where I can have the dryer, which hooks up directly to here, all set up. This is a big printer because they put the front of this crap out here and they didn't take advantage of the space underneath the printer. It also needs to be adjusted down here. It's not like super bad, but and I don't know about these ones. I haven't checked these to see. They look a little funky. But, I mean, these are kind of things I think when you buy any printer nowadays, I think you're probably going to have to check it. I don't think a lot of these are good out of the box. I mean, you know, they got slave labor building these things in China, so, you know, these guys are just putting these things together and they don't really care, you know, because their life sucks. So, and they don't get paid good for what they're doing, so why would they take pride in what they're doing? So here's one right here. We can slide that one, and then let's see, that one. Let's see. These are probably fine. Some grease on there. This is really similar to the CR10 stuff. Especially, like this is kind of, you know, real similar. Anyway, should I show you guys that? I found that out on this printer that it was loose, and I just happened to realize it, and decided I needed to adjust it, and I'm like, well, okay, how do we adjust it? So I just looked it up really quick and found several different people talking about doing it. So at any rate, this thing seems to print pretty good. It's not real fast. The auto bed leveling seems to work okay, and then you just need to adjust your Z a little bit, and so we're gonna print something here soon. I just really all I have is big prints that I really don't want to do when I'm trying to figure out how a printer is going to work.